Hello and welcome. This is Black Cloak issue 5. Man, and to think, like looking back, like I read the first one and I couldn't remember anything about it. And now I'm like back here and I'm like, man, I really like this book. It's dope. We got this really striking cover here. They're in like super sneak mode, so that's why the background's all black, like it being super sneaky. Also, like totally printing error right there. Unless that dot's supposed to be there, I can't tell. Like it's a good use of colors and darkness, the negative space. It's a very striking cover. It's not quite as cool as like the fishtail in the morgue thing. That was kind of fun, but pretty cool cover. So we start out with Phaedra here talking to her dad. This is where the last issue left off. This is where this one picks up, and they're like, "Dad, I need help." And Dad's like, "Oh, I don't know that I actually can help you because I ain't got the bones for all that jazz." But there's always a but. If there wasn't a but, the story would kind of just end, right? So of course something happens. Somebody shows up, and we get some plot advancement. Our heroes, heroines, the good guys, they come up with a plan, and that plan is to infiltrate the castle and go down and find some stuff that's creepy and in the basement. Like, what can possibly go wrong with infiltrating the royal castle while it's under high alert because there's like a million rich people there having a party? And you're also the most wanted people in the city. Like, what could possibly ever go wrong in that situation? Along the way, we get like some cool little magicy stuff going on here as she hangs out with her paternal family. They meet this wizard homeboy here. See right there, wizard homeboy. That's the sound effect of a wizard homeboy, and he brings them a little magic creature, which I think, like in issue 1, they said these dudes were extinct, and they're not extinct. And from there, it's time to begin the infiltration of the castle. There is a lot that happens in this book. Some of the other issues got like real heavy into investigation or just talking, and not a lot happened. Like, I think it was the last issue with the mermaids. Like, I was super into the mermaid part of the book, and that was really all I wanted to talk about because I just found the depiction of the mermaid mesmerism or hypnotism or whatever. Like, I found all that really fascinating, really cool to check out. And that was definitely the highlight of that issue. This one, man, we're like kicking it up. Like, that issue, they did some stuff and then they got in trouble. This issue, like every little bit, like we start off like, here's some nice happy things, here's some ups and downs, and then we're just going into the castle. They got to sneak through all this security. Now, fortunately, Phaedra lived here. She knows the ins and outs of this place. Maybe not all of them. Maybe it's been a long time, but she knows enough to get them in. And so they go in, they super sneak man their way into the castle and begin their investigation. Oh, I'm trying to think of what else to say about this book, this particular issue of it. I mean, the book series in general, I've been liking, which is such a 180. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this, like I went into this and I couldn't remember like what happened in issue 1. It was totally non-memorable, and I must have just read it in a weird state or something. Every issue since then has been really good, and this one absolutely, completely just grabbed me. It just went, ugh, grabbed me, and it didn't let go. It didn't let go of me. It was like you're sucked in, man. You're at that part of the story where you're building up to the climax. Like we've had like the little lull here that was like hanging out with her dad, and we got like some planning, and now we're sweeping up in the arc, and we're building towards the climax. They get a surprise at the very end of this. I still, how do I put this? I don't know why. What the surprise is the shocking thing that it is. Like, I don't understand enough about this setting, and maybe I need to go back and reread issue 1 again because maybe I just missed something that would have told me the answer to that, and made me help understand it. But we get like, actually, we get like 2 surprises as this issue goes on. Both of them are great. I like the depiction of the fireworks. I'm not sure if this is actually like drawn in or if these are like photos that they've done effects on, but whatever. I really like it. I think it looks cool. Oh, and there's one scene that's a flashback. Hold on, let me find that page. And I didn't like it. Here we go. There it is. There it is. I didn't like this until I realized it was like a flashback. It's when she's getting assigned to her partner. That art style didn't really work for me too well. Then there's another page. Yeah, right here, where they're playing around with colors in a great way, just like on the cover of the book, and it's really popping because of that. Good use of color, man. Good use of color gets you a long way, even if the other parts of the art aren't maybe as detailed or whatever. Color carries a lot of info. It sure does. Black Cloak issue 5 was pretty good. I've been surprisingly enjoying this book series. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.